Yeah, we did. Okay, so it looks like we're starting.
Yeah, Mike looking pretty clean as expected.
Mike, you're taking a little bit safe through the doors. You can boost through that, but it's pretty risky to do. Looks like he has about a 1 or 2 second, maybe 1 second lead on Mystery Liquid.
Yeah, Mystery Liquid dying, so that'll put Mike quite a bit ahead.
And 1 death on this track is all you need to lose. It's almost impossible to come back from, especially against a player like Mikey.
Yeah, Mike just doesn't die, so if you die at all, it's probably GG, especially on a relatively short track like this.
Yeah.
Yeah, Mike is so clean. He's not taking like the tightest possible lines, but you know, just keeping it safe, getting his boosts. Especially in the figure eight there, like it's very easy to hit the wall. He just doesn't even come close.
Yeah, Mikey is definitely playing safer than he would be against someone.
Yeah, some players you just gotta go all out against.
Yeah, you will hear a lot of beeping from boosting. Yeah, Mikey coming into the final figure eight. Mystery dying again. Though it doesn't really make any difference at this point anyway, so. 38.93, that is an extremely good time.
That is crazy.
That is gotten a time that fast, but I have been on pace for it before.
Like,
so now
oh, sorry. Yeah.
We get 2 bans from each player, 2 track bans that will be in effect for the rest of the match. Looks like Mystery Liquid is banning Abyss. It's the most commonly banned track. In fact, it gets banned in something like 60% of matches. Yeah, Mystery also taking out Fire Mountain, Mikey taking out Sunken City and Executioner. I'm a little confused about what's going on with the bans.
Mystery Liquid said that he won't be banning pods. So at this point, Mike is just free to ban a track, and then Mystery Liquid can pick.
Okay, so Mikey is taking out Sebulba's Legacy, which is a pretty short and extremely technical track. And Mystery is taking us to Death Row's Revenge. Mikey will definitely be using Ben here. How about Mystery Liquid?
Yeah, well, with no bans, you would think that every game is going to be on the best pod, which is Ben for most of them.
I'm just not sure how comfortable Mystery Liquid is on some of these tracks with Ben.
Yeah, that's true. I don't know. That being said, Death Rose is not like, it doesn't require a lot of turn rate or turn response, so.
Oh, it doesn't.
We probably will see Ben, but if not, then
It looks like he's going with Ben.
Cool.
The end of this track can get a little tricky with Ben. There's a chicane at the very end that's kind of nasty. But other than that, Ben shouldn't have much of a problem here.
Yeah, absolutely. The tunnel at the end, yeah. It turns a lot, but I mean, it's not too bad. As far as like windy parts in this game go, it's actually not too bad.
To answer Davy's question, the permanent track bans are Sunken City, Executioner from Mike, and from Mystery Liquid, Fire Mountain Rally, and Abyss.
So
it looks like so probably what we'll be seeing from Mikey is taking the first boost, going on top and then dropping down to the bottom while holding the boost, which is something that I still haven't figured out how to do. But he may decide to not do that. But he does do it.
Yeah. Well, you gotta expect the best from Mike. He's literally the legend in this game.
Pretty much.
Yeah, Mike's saving his... Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
Mystery saving his boost a little bit through that last section. Let's see how he does through this section. Mikey did not go for the long jump.
Yeah, that's really interesting.
Expected him to, and Mystery does and makes it.
Yeah, that jump is not... It's not difficult, so that's kind of unexpected. It should be interesting if they go for like the off-road thing at the end.
Be really cool to see an out-of-bounds finish. Mikey is managing his heat really well. Mystery Liquid is kind of cold.
Oh, now he's really cold with that death.
Really cold, yeah. I wonder why Mikey isn't going for the long jump.
You know, I was watching Enfro the other day, and he's on 60 FPS, right? Even on, like, R20, he was having some inconsistency with it, so maybe, you know, if Mike is on a high FPS, he might not feel comfortable going for it.
Could be. Mystery is racing really clean, though. I think he's only... Well, wait. Has he died twice now? Or once?
I think... Possibly. I only clearly remember one.
So a 210 out of Mikey. He did not go for the out of bounds finish. Oh, and Mystery dies again. So we're going to get another temporary track ban out of Mikey, and then Mystery will pick our... we're going to next. So Bulbous Lug he is still banned. Date the score here.
Fair enough. Looks like we're going to end Derby Mountain Run.
Okay.
Now here we might not see a ban mirror.
It is true. Ben, Mystery might opt for a safer pod, like maybe Bullseye, Mahonic, or maybe
maybe Mars.
Yeah, Mars.
If it's not Ben, I would probably assume Bullseye. It's like the new player pick.
Probably.
Like if in doubt, pick Bullseye.
So this track has an extremely tricky canyon section at the very end, where handling is very important. Mystery is going for Ben, so we'll see how he does through that canyon.
That's interesting. Well, he did pick it. He did pick End Derby Mountain Run, so maybe he's practiced it.
You'll not find a better deal anywhere, I think, huh?
Mike making sure he's got all the parts he wants.
I think it's too bad that Abyss got banned. I think it would be really interesting to have Mystery Liquid take Mikey there and see if Mikey falls off.
Yeah, that could be something.
Mystery banned it, so we won't be able to see that.
Yeah, I mean, I can respect that. Abyss is a bit of a wild card, even if you're good at it.
Could also maybe take us to Mangaza, and hope that Mikey crashes, because one crash there can spell the difference.
Yeah, absolutely. That is definitely a possibility. I wonder if Mike has died on MGS in the tournament.
Don't know.
I would imagine not.
Tends to not die.
Yeah.
Oh, did Mikey's game crash? It looks like it did.
Oh no.
Okay, so well, we'll see how long it takes him to get back in. We may or may not resync this.
Welcome to Watto's shop, huh?
Yeah, we might just have to not sync this time.
Mystery took the hairpins very clean. A little slow and cautious, but very clean nonetheless.
Yeah, definitely. Like, being clean is definitely more important for that section. Yeah, it looks like we're not gonna be syncing this one. It's just too big of a difference.
Because we're not syncing, we will see that Mystery will finish the race first.
Well, we would hope. If he doesn't, I'll be very concerned.
The ADS, lower FPS makes you jump longer. Makes you jump longer as well.
Yeah, they sort of go hand in hand, as we've found out recently.
Mystery dying on the 10th entry.
Yeah, that can get you.
I think this has turned into an... Oh, go ahead.
I was just going to say, Mystery Liquid actually had a pretty good canyon though, so...
He did.
You can see Mike coming up on it. Yeah. Oh, sorry,
bunked. several times, but he never lost a lot of speed in it. And he didn't take too much damage.
Yeah, Mike also pretty clean. I think he had a bit lower of a speed going through it than Mystery Liquid did, surprisingly, but no tent death.
122 for Mikey. I didn't see Mystery's first lap time. Mikey is boosting very aggressively these hairpins.
Unfortunate little bomb from Mystery Liquid. The section, the canyon's very tough to do cleanly.
Yeah,
So,
it is. Even with a good hand.
Yeah, even with a good handling. The fact that he bumped really late is pretty fortunate though, because it means he doesn't carry the slow speed throughout the entire thing.
Even with Bullseye with amazing turn rate and turn response, it's still kind of tricky to do the canyon because every turn is a blind turn and you have very little time to react.
Yeah,
Makes taking it with a pot like band that much harder.
You just gotta know what's coming basically. Mystery Liquid red.
Oh. That happens randomly sometimes.
Yeah, we're not, or at least I'm not really sure yet, what determines what section of the pod takes damage when you land.
Kind of feel like it's just random.
Yeah, that's also my impression. So, you know, sometimes you can get runs that just always damage one particular part when you land for whatever reason, and then suddenly you're red and it's over.
That's kind of weird. So it looks like Mystery will be finishing the race first. So that is a minor victory for Mystery Liquid.
Well, he actually had a pretty clean run overall. I mean,
he did. He had a really
twice,
good run.
But
he has progressed a lot in this tournament.
Yeah, that was actually like pretty good.
And a 125 lap time is really respectable.
Mike very quick through the canyon that lap. Holy crap.
Just shy of 355. So it looks like, well, no, hold on.
Mike just doesn't want to go to Saboba's Legacy.
Yeah, that's interesting. Mystery taking us to Scrappers.
Oh, nice.
It'll be interesting. Scrappers is the infamous death wall.
Yeah, I mean, it's so easy to die there. Like if you if you turn too late, you hit that wall. If you overcompensate, you just hit the corner. It's very common to see deaths there.
That's even though the wall's painted, with yellow and black stripes. Don't miss it.
I mean, maybe it's just a bit of mind games. Like, it's like, here, I'm a big wall, and everyone's like, oh no, big wall.
I wouldn't be too surprised if Mikey dies on this track somewhere. There are a lot of places where it's easy to die.
Yeah, definitely. It's not an overly complicated track, but it is easy to die if you try and push it just a bit too much.
Which Mikey will probably be doing.
Anywhere, I think, huh?
Yeah. It has a bunch of like... Well, it has a couple of short boost sections, and if you want to like make those into longer boosts, you gotta like start boosting before you finish the corner.
Yeah.
And, you can run into troubles there.
Looks like Mikey is a 152 PB. I don't know the times on this track. I don't know how good that is.
That's pretty good. You'd have
I
trouble.
assume it's amazing.
Just for fun, let's see what my PB is. I got a 152 as well. Yeah.
Nice.
But even that is like over a second off world record, so I'm assuming Ace holds it. He holds them all.
Almost. Both boosting around the first turn, nice and clean.
Yeah, it's good to see. Very difficult to, well, very easy to fall off, I should say.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Let's see.
Mike, like around that little chicane, Mike started charging his boost a lot earlier, so he was able to stop boosting.
Oh no, I have the tournament record on this track, and Mikey's probably gonna beat it.
Well, we'll see if he can just bust out a 52, you know?
Yep. Yeah, my tournament record here is 154.08.
Yeah, it's not common to see a 52 even with a clean run.
Started holding it together pretty nice. I wasn't paying attention. Did he die ever?
I don't think so, but I have noticed that he's being a bit more conservative with the boosts. So Mikey is just making up a lot of ground on boosting more.
They're holding it very nicely in that turn, where it's very easy to fall off. Mikey scrapes the death wall and doesn't die, so does Mystery.
That was actually kind of weird. Mystery like really hit it.
He did. I expected him to die there. Mikey's gonna beat my time.
52. Oh my god.
Holy cow. Well, I just lost a record. It's okay though.
I mean, it's Mike. What can you do, right?
Yup.
Like, if you want to hold the record, you just gotta be ace or hope that Mike doesn't pick your track.
Pretty much. Sorry, I haven't been updating the score like I should. You're 4-0, right?
Sorry, what?
Yeah. Mikey is 4-0, so this is match point.
Oh, the score still says 3.
That should change. I typed in 4.
Yeah, I don't know how to work it, so I don't know how long it takes to update.
Hopefully that will fix it. Score is 4-0, even if it says 3-0.
So this is interesting. Mystery, like, I don't know. Mystery's letting Mike pick the track.
Oh, did he?
But he's saying as long as it's not Grabvine Gateway or the Bunta Classic. So, in effect, Mystery's banning 2 tracks on Mike's ban.
Yep. Goes to Inferno.
Ooh.
It'll be interesting to see. Mikey already holds the tournament record on this track, so I won't be losing anything.
Do you reckon we'll see another Ben Mirror?
Probably.
Yeah,
Posing Anakin versus Sebulba. I hope we do it.
Yeah. They could spice things up a bit, actually. Oh wait, no. I think Mikey wanted to do Winter Classic.
Oh.
But yeah, I would expect another Ben Mirror. Like Mystery Liquid at least strikes me as the type to like go for the best thing and like practice that.
Mystery has chosen Ben every race this match,
Change your
which I'm
mind.
actually impressed with. Some of these tracks are pretty difficult to do with Ben.
Yeah. Especially Derby Mountain Run, which he was quite clean on.
Yeah. He has definitely been doing a lot of practicing the last few weeks since the tournament started.
Yeah, for sure.
No, Mystery is going with Bullseye here.
I actually thought he was going to go Ben for a bit, but he changed it.
Don't think has Mikey died once yet?
I
don't think he has.
No, I don't think so. I'm looking at these times and I'm like, you can't get these times if you die.
If Mikey doesn't die here, then he will be getting, I believe, the first deathless match of the tournament.
That'd be crazy. Mystery Liquid lying out the gate. Unfortunate disadvantage of Bullseye is that he just dies for no reason, it seems, sometimes.
I think part of that is because so like you turn at the wrong moment, you're hard into the wall.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah, Mickey looking pretty clean. Not going near any walls, just keeping it, just playing it straight. Can use boosts.
Dying again.
Yeah, I think that's the third time.
I think so. Very aggressively there.
Yeah, this is like it's not that easy to just boost everywhere like because Mike's doing really well. Oh, unfortunate. Hitting the rock. This track's a bit interesting in that a lot of it there's just like little rocks sticking out on the side. So it's actually pretty easy to clip something.
When the match started, Mystery Liquid said that he was in this to race, not to win. Just having a lot of fun with it.
He did what he came to do. Let's say that. 228. It's not too bad.
That beats. Oh yeah, that beats Mikey's previous best on that track by 3 seconds in the tournament anyway. I wonder if when he did that run, if Ben was banned.
Yeah, well, you know, in a normal circumstance, you would imagine so, right? Like
And it,
you would actually ban the pod for one.
yeah. It does look like Mikey achieved the first deathless match of the tournament.
That's crazy. That's the real hard thing to do. Like even
Races
you,
with
who,
no death.
like you're real consistent, and even you like died once in our match.
All right, so looks like we have our winner. Mikey has a
Hello.
hello mystery.
Good fight.
I did stuff. I was
Did
present.
really well there.
Yeah, that Andover Mountain run was pretty good.
Yeah. Pretty happy with my death throws too, actually.
Uh,
Lost some of my boosts, but I didn't blow up every lap, and that's an improvement.
Yeah. That's always good.
But overall, I felt like I did a race pretty actually close to my maximum. Unfortunately, the two times I've done that was against Mikey and then Metallica, and I wasn't going to win either of those. Oh well.
Yeah, well, I mean, pretty much anyone in your situation is gonna not be able to do much against Mike. Mike's just too good.
Yeah.
But yeah, it looks like you have improved a ton since the tournament first started.
Oh
yeah. No, I definitely have.
I mean, going into this double elimination bracket, you were seeded second to worst, number 15 out of 16. But looking at your match today, you did much better than that.
Yeah, I think I did all right. Thanks for that. I tried, you know. Let's hope some of the turns I was trying to do earlier, I realized were 30 FPS turns, not 60. So I fixed it.
No, that'll do it. I mean, if you change the FPS too much, it just feels like a totally different game.
Mm-hmm. I think I've sort of figured out what tracks I want to do on which.
Hello.
So,
Hi, congratulations.
Thanks.
GG, that was fun to watch.
Yeah. So,
sorry,
sorry.
do you have anything else to say?
It's not working.
That's all good.
So the next race we will be having is in an hour and a half. I will be racing against Herald. Same channel, Speed Gaming 2.
Should be fun to watch.
yeah.
Let's see if you can get a deathless run as well.
Yeah, I should make that my goal for this match.
Always a good goal. I was kind of surprised at how many deaths even the best people were doing on a lot of the tracks.
Yeah, like it just until today it just hadn't happened. Mikey got the first deathless run of the whole tournament, and we've been going at it for like a few weeks now.
Which track's that?
All of them.
Oh, I didn't die once, you mean?
Yeah.
I didn't even realize.
There you are, Mikey.
Yeah, I think Enfro stole all your deaths. That, that race of his was interesting. In the second half.
Mikey, what did you think of that match?
I've been pretty busy actually. I was very tired today, so you know, I was a bit worried, to be honest, for that reason. But I think I played okay. How did you do, Mystery? Did you get any personal bests or anything?
I don't think I got any personal bests. I did do a deathless on one track, but I think besides like a couple random deaths, I did actually pretty close to my top end. I think I was within like 3 seconds of PB for pretty much everything.
Yeah, that's good. So do you feel like overall you performed well?
Yeah, I think so.
Good. Well done.
Yep. Well done to you, I guess.
And good luck in the next race.
Thank you. I will probably need it a little bit. And good luck to you.
Yeah.
GG guys. We will be in an hour and a half from now. And yeah, thanks for playing. That was a lot of fun to watch.
No problem.
Yeah, it was real good. Thanks for commentating, Mr. King Bean Dip.
You're welcome.
Cool.
Yeah,
I'll
thanks
see
very
you
much.
guys. See you guys in an hour and a half, I guess.